So a bit of a change up to the Conan stream today. It would seem that that life on the old server isn't going to be continuing on any further. The server's just not meeting the needs that we were looking for. So we have decided to make our own. That's right. Me and the Sumerian Simeon are going to put together a server with all the mods that we want, mods that we think other people want, mods that we think you'll want. And then hopefully you guys will all come play. We're going to log into it right now. Test out things that he's already got put together. Some NPCs and stuff, I think. Also, he's putting the classes together. I'm going to have to test out a bunch of those. And then, of course, I'm going to be building my own things to add to the world before it goes public to all of y'all. Nice little additional quests and lore and stuff. I'm learning as I go as far as the mods go, but if you haven't watched before, this monkey knows a thing or two about Conan. And he can talk. He can talk. Alright, well that's gonna load up. Get up the old overlay dashboard.
First, they took your family and your riches. Then they took your health and your pride.
Standing next to me when I log in.
Finally, they left you to die. What will you do, exile, when there is nothing left but to live or die?
Your server is down, good sir. Oh, no, that would have been my fault for not knowing how to type. That's more like it. Yeah, looks about right so far. Thrall's level to 100. Jesus. You know I like animals, right? Guess I'm gonna grab a drink. Why is this taking so long? Like, what the hell am I downloading at the beginning before I log in? If I have to download all this nonsense too. Right? Right? Oh, that's something I could do. I could bring out that other TV. I'll put up another stream here. Or another. Come on! That's probably a good spot for it. I have all these mods in the mod section of Conan. But this isn't my computer, remember? GeForce Now always has to put the mods onto somebody else's PC every time I play. It's a little irritating. Buy me a laptop, I'll stop doing it. Yeah, she is taking a while. Am I not in the Discord? I should be in the Discord. Where am I in here? Oh, I'm in AFK. That would explain that. Streaming. There we go.
I am here.
You are there. You are not on the screen. You will be now.
I'm working on the Druid right now. I'm trying to figure out what all to add other than just the shapeshifter.
Good with a bow. Good hand to hand.
No, a Druid is not a bow user.
Who said anything with Druid? I'm just talking about what I want.
Oh, well, I know that. But you can't have it. I can't make a master class now that's good with everything.
I don't want to be good with everything. Hand to
I mean,
hand,
I've got
bows,
at the.
and
Here,
flight.
I'll tell you what I've got at the moment. Let's see. I just finished working on the Ranger. So Ranger is going to have. Let's see, hold on. Nope, this is the Rogue. Okay, this is the one I was just working on. Rogue has got Cutthroat, which will increase the critical strike with daggers by 47.6%. And critical strike damage with daggers only by 145.5%.
What made you feel the need to throw that 0.5 in there?
Because that's the way it did, according to the. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly.
Okay, I'm just wondering if you thought you'd want to make it sound more complicated by adding like a B at the end or something like that. But no,
No,
you copied and pasted. Yeah.
that's actually critical feats, and I put it at 29% dagger base crit with a 0.3 per agility added to it, and 129% base damage with a 0.3 per accuracy on the daggers, and that's the numbers that it ends up coming up with with 50 in agility and 50 in accuracy. So both of them maxed out pretty much.
Well done. Stealth was something that goes well with Druid.
Okay, let me go back to it. Okay, got this is with Rogue. Also has swiftness, moves 6% faster in light armor, 5% in medium armor.
Yeah.
Got stealth, and the weapon finesse. One-handed weapons or daggers and katanas are increased by 127%. I need to change that. I need to remove weapon finesse because rogues are more using the dagger, and if I do cutthroat and weapon finesse, that's going to double them up. So I'll remove weapon finesse off of that. But they also got a heavy armor restriction. Rogues are not going to be allowed to wear any heavy armor at all. And they have acrobatic dodge.
Cool.
Okay. See, back to this.
So logging into your server's not going well?
See, the thing is you should have all of them already downloaded.
I do.
For,
except
okay,
for
then
like one
something's
of them.
Wrong. I see 1, 2, 3 of them is not on that other server.
Yeah, but they are on my other server. Although, no, that's true. I did wipe the ones that I didn't have use for anymore off of Steam, off the workshop. I think. But yeah, it should have been done a
You
very
might
long
want to.
time ago. I can't even cancel and get out of here.
Okay, you're gonna have to
Yeah, I don't
close
need tech support
Conan.
on this. I got it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. I mean, there's no other way.
Yeah.
Mine locked up one time doing that too. I don't know why, but of course, it wasn't on this server. It was on another one. So it's something with Conan.
Oh yeah, it's the buggiest game ever made.
Try that. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Now this is the Ranger stat. And let's see. The Ranger will have Beast Tamer and Bow Mastery. That's it. So Beastmaster will your pets receive an additional 3 bonus to all their attributes, and you and your pet heal for 0.25 of maximum hit point every 3 seconds. And the pet heals for half that. And then your critical strike with ranged weapons increased by 43%, and critical strike damage with range is increased by 143%.
Okay.
I figured that sounds like that might be pretty good on there. I mean, like I said, I can change these now that I understand what the numbers are on the settings for this. I can pretty much change what I want whenever. Okay, go back to this. Classes and creating the Druid. So, see, most time Druids, they have shapeshift ability, but most Druids, they can only transform into a couple of things. And they can cast spells. See, that my problem with casting the spells is they shouldn't be allowed to cast all the different spells. That should only be granted to the wizards and mages.
Of course. A druid would have probably things like
Druids usually have healing and buffing type spells. Aura Mastery would probably be good on that one. Let me see.
Aura Mastery?
Aura Master unlocks the ability to learn auras.
Aura, sorry,
auras
Aura, right.
will be made available through the wheel when menu access. I need to look at all the spells. That's something I haven't
There's
looked at
4
all.
auras. 2 of them are for one of them kind of like takes away corruption of people around you and your party. Another one keeps or brings back the health of you and your party. I think there might be one for stamina as well. Then there's one that causes corruption to enemies.
Okay, so that would be a good one to have for a druid.
They traditionally get assigned to monk as well as I think another class or two.
Well, I'm actually decided I'm not gonna put the monk in here just yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna get these main classes, try to get them set up, and then we're gonna talk, because you said you wanted a kind of a monk ranger type
Definitely
combination, a hybrid.
I don't
Right.
I don't want monk ranger in combination of personality and profile. What I want is somebody that's good hand to, like, whatever the class is, good hand to hand as its primary source of dealing damage, and ranged weapons as its secondary. Whether that turns out to be some sort of weird religious thing or some sort of assassin or a druid, whatever, I'm fine with it. I just really liked that server we were just on. Druids were really good hand to hand, not as good as monk, but they were good, and they were good with bows. It was awesome. It was my dream character. Then they added flight. Holy snap and crap.
Well, I can actually, instead of doing shape-shifting, I can just give flight to the
Yeah, but then everybody else is going to want that.
No, it doesn't. Then I'll just tell them then to a druid.
Well, I do plan on playing on the server.
Yeah.
Oh, that's loud.
What was it?
Jesus, that's noisy.
Oh. No. I'll say flight just grants the gift of flight to specific race, but in this it would be class.
Yeah,
And
I
it's the same
think
thing as
I think what I'd like
exactly
to do is integrate that whole story of how I am a streamer. So it's going to be some sort of thing that everybody who's around me, whatever they're doing, their story's being told too. I want my own class. I want to be a storyteller.
great. That's what I'm looking for.
Right?
All right. So I'm going to wait to tell you what my plan is until after you look at what I've already done. Okay?
Wow, you're baiting me to go in and look at your stuff.
Well,
I
'cause
promise
want
there's
you
a
to test
surprise
it.
at the end.
Well, of course there. I mean, actually, I took out one thing because since I'm adding the races and classes, I immediately give everybody a plus 50 encumbrance bonus right off the bat at level 1. So you didn't have to worry about being overweight. I took that out. Since we're going up to level 300 now, you're going to get everything anyway. And it doesn't take long. So I removed that.
Wait, so everybody's going to get a full encumbrance bar?
That's the way I had it. But like I said, I've just removed it.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
think that
gone.
was a good idea to remove that.
There's a lot of things that's on the server right now that will be removed. Like right now, everybody can fly. I've got it set up in the Pippy commands. But
Yeah,
that
that's
will
definitely
be
going to
removed.
be removed.
Yeah.
I'd like to
I'm gonna
see the
remove that
list of
right
available
now.
pets that can fly, and I want to pick one that nobody else can be, even if it's not something cool.
Okay.
I was talking to another dude about potentially doing this on his server. And
Okay, there, I just removed the fly. Now the only ones that can actually use the fly command are going to be admin and moderators.
All right. But again, I don't ever want to be seen doing that. I like the whole flight thing because it adds the transmog into a different animal and all that other stuff, and you know.
Well, after you go through this and kind of look and see what I've got in here right now, if you like it and I tell you the idea that I've got and you can work with it and help with it, you're going to be admin on the server. Period. You're going to keep the admin stuff.
I flagrantly already thought that was a given, but hey, we'll see what happens.
Well, right now we'll have to see how.
Yeah, no, I'm playing. What was I doing? I need to open up something and read something.
Oh yeah, this is the one that I started. Okay, yeah. I've got a NPC in here. It's a professional stander.
Professional stander. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it just stands there.
Ridiculous.
Well, that's what I do when I'm working on one, getting them ready, with different things, abilities to them. So they'll start off as a professional stander, and then once I get them completed, then I'll change.
That's very clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that working out for you? Being
It's
clever.
actually working out very good. I've got quite a few of them right now.
Fight Club jokes.
Yep.
Not a thrilling start to the stream, I can't tell you what. Oh, that's what I do. Oh, it's already got music and it's already annoying.
I'm sitting here looking at your screen now, and it's all just kind of sitting there. Yeah, if you notice, you got the Eldolarium and the Exiled Lands on here.
One more time.
The mod Eldolarium and the Exiled Lands.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing that on the other server, but they're not. They don't have that mod in there. What they're doing is spawning in the items. You have to pay for them. In this, I'm adding that into it, and I have a merchant that will sell all of the recipes from SIPTA. You have to buy the recipes. But once you buy the recipe, you know how to make the items.
But yeah, I'm familiar with how recipes work.
Yeah, and then the El Delirium in the Exile lane gives you one of the 2 materials needed to make the actual El Delirium bars. The only way that you can get the other material is to do the daily quest, level 50 to 60 daily quests. And then you get the other item that you need by doing them, and it goes on from there.
Is
So they can
that
make
fun?
them. The daily quests, I mean, they're easy. It's like any game with daily quests. They're usually go gather this, bring it back to me, stuff like that. It's something that's really easy, but it's kind of strange with El Delirium. It's unlike any other material on in the game. Normally, like if you wanted to make, say, steel,
Hey, so
you put.
before you like keep going on here, it doesn't look like I can sign into your server.
I don't know what's going on and everything because, like I said, I mean, I've seen it trying to mod mismatch. And that's what it does. That's what it does. If you
This is
don't
what it
have
does
them,
every single time that I log in. But after it does this, all of these status checkings start going to OK or going to downloading, and they start ticking off the screen, and it goes through the whole list until they all
right?
say OK, and then it moves on. That process for 15 or 20 mods on the other server took less time than this, and this doesn't even look
Yeah,
like it's started.
yeah. If that's something going on, it's not starting it.
Yeah, or it's something about the mod order is making it stall out when it's trying to start. Although I do know that Pippi being at the top is likely the proper order.
Yeah, Pippi being at the
Hey,
top,
look at that.
and
As I'm
what?
talking, it just switches.
Oh, okay. I can't see it yet. It's still delayed. All of this checking. Yeah, I mean, I've checked the order of it, and according to the
But now, shouldn't it have just
Ingrid's,
automatically gone to attempting to join server and
there it goes. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, it'll since you don't have them on that mod section.
Hey, now
Yeah,
it's got yours saved.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you should be good now. Be able to get in. We probably will add a couple of more mods onto it.
Oh, I'm assuming so.
Light,
That list looked small even for me.
Yeah, light RP type stuff.
Yeah, some of those were great.
Is,
I loved making my character look like an Assassin's Creed wannabe. I don't know what that came from, but that was cool.
Now, I'm not going to do the one that increased the spawn rate of the tier 4 thralls. That was ridiculous.
They were everywhere, right?
Yeah, that was a mild one.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see the higher range ones.
All right.
And that role play chat, no, that's definitely not good here.
That was kind of neat, but I felt like
it was confusing.
Do both in one, right? Like if you want your chat to appear over your head, great, or you don't. There shouldn't have been 2 chat boxes. That really should have been integrated better.
Yeah. We'll more than likely put fashionist on here. That's pretty much a necessity if you're wanting to. That way you can have, that's the one that gives you the armor, and you can change placement. The look of it.
Yeah, the armor placement. Is fashionist, is that what also comes with the color picker in the dye machine? So you don't actually need dyes or the feats, you just change the color of your shit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I have learned something else. All of the races on here,
took your family and your riches.
These are redundant.
Then
There's multiple ones. I mean, because you automatically, when you create your character, and you pick race, you get certain bonuses.
Finally,
automatically.
They left you
so
to die.
Having them in here again, the same ones would be dumb. So I'm going to make.
What will you do, Exile?
Elves, druids, gnomes. I mean, all different types. trolls, ogres,
So what,
stuff like that.
blue skin, super short, what?
Yeah, of course, your dwarf is short and your gnome is really short.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can control them. So when you pick that race, I can manipulate the height of them. Now I don't know if I'll be able to manipulate the color of their skin.
Oh, you can definitely have blue skin.
Yeah, you can. Not with these mods. It's another mod to do that, but I can't force somebody to have a certain color skin.
That seems
That's
fair.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, come on now. A troll should be green. Green trolls. And that would be the only one that I would actually want to change. Pick a troll, you're green.
Oh, we've got Wang.
Yeah, I've got it set for full nudity on it.
Yeah, I didn't know that. We're testing stuff. I wasn't expecting full Monty.
We're testing the whole thing. The way we're going to have it set up. So why leave something out? Let's see.
Changing the title of my stream to testing on the full Monty setting, apparently. Actually, if I gotta watch this person run around all day, it's gonna be a woman.
You'll get gear real quick. Settings.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means.
Nobody cares. All right, what do we got here? Thank you for following. Don't know when that happened. I really wish that noise was louder. Ding. That's the standard Pippi opening.
Yep. Rolls, which will be adjusted.
Yeah, all good. I wonder what happens if I hit decline.
I think it pops back up next time you log in. I think so.
Why can't I walk around? There we go. Am I supposed to be hearing him or no?
No, it's there's no voice on him.
So this guy just talks to every naked chick that shows up, huh?
Yep, sure does. And he tells you what to do.
No controller support. Slipping.
Just answer no to that question.
Yeah,
First one.
I just answered yes, so.
Oh, we'll talk to him again.
No, so I'm... What? Why are you interrupting? I know what I'm doing. I know how to point and click.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Where the snapping crap is Alex? There we go. This is very clever.
You do have gear now, by the way.
Do you have an actual Conan introduction?
Yes, I do.
You think the people joining this server have never played Conan before?
Look at how many of them were on that server. It's the first time they played Conan.
I didn't notice that many. I
There
noticed a
was
couple people
3 of
pretending.
them that I saw all the time.
I know.
Innocence
I
was
noticed a
his
couple
first time.
pretending.
Yeah.
There are 7 different areas of attributes. I'll go over all of them with you. Oh, no, you won't. Strength. I know what that means. I know this stuff like the back. I could have written this. I might not have been so tongue-in-cheek either. Feats are down. Yes, crafting. There are feats for everything. Forcing lands. Now we can move on. Yes, exactly. The next few quests will be hands-on. Bushes will provide all sorts of things. Plant fiber, food, resources. You know, Conan had a tutorial. It was called Walking Through the Desert.
Yep, pretty much. Not knowing how to do anything.
No, it tells you when you read the book that you find. It tells you we had to
Read?
when you start Conan, within 30 feet of where you start, you find a skeleton with a water skin at his feet, and there's a note there. You start reading it, and that note starts telling you about where you are. And then as you continue on, you find a guy being eaten by something, and he has a book beside him, and it's a part of his journal where he says, I had to tell the men to fashion makeshift tools out of the sticks and rocks laying about on the ground. So then you go and pick up sticks and rocks and you fashion some basic
Yeah.
tools. It tells you how to progress in those
Yeah,
opening
but then
few
they
things.
changed. But see, then the problem is they changed the game and didn't change that. That's where the problem was.
Fair enough. How the hell do I get out of here?
This way. By Alec.
So what are we doing here?
All right. Well, here, come back in here. I'll just give you all the stuff that you need to turn, and you can just turn all this stuff in. And that way you get through that part. Let's see, you need plant fibers. I'll just give you stacks of everything that you need.
This might be very helpful to vets, or to new people, but it's gonna piss vets off.
Yeah, but there is something at the end. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, there's something at the end. You might be making people who don't need this information have to sit through this information. I don't know, man. Did I just level up from standing there? Oof, Jack looks dead. What are we waiting for? Okay. All right, not sure what's going on there, but looks like things still need a little bit more work. I really look forward to streaming some of the stuff that we're putting together as well after we've got these first bugs worked out. He's working hard, I promise.